Excuse me if I sit down and then I will talk. You know, I put in 35 years of service and I retired in 93. All my pensionary benefits, all my life savings went in for purchase of a flat with DLF, supposed to be the most honest and the biggest builder in not only the country, probably in Asia. So what happened? They were supposed to they gave us a brochure. Look, this is what we are going to do. It's very simple. You take 10 years plan, you are a middle class man, and you pay the installments. In 2.5 years, we'll give you the flat. Then if you live in the flat, you save the rent, give that to us, or you rent the flat and it will pay for itself. Wonderful. We went in for it. We went on paying. That means in 93, I started paying. They were supposed to give me by 96, the latest. In 98 end, he says, okay, now they are ready, please take over. But on that, I have to pay almost 50% extra to cover up the escalation, electrification, firefighting, this, that, and all that. I said, what is this? 2.5 years you have delayed me. I have been, you see, suffering because I didn't get into my flat. I've been paying the rent for that period. On top of it, you are asking me money for something which should have been anyway included in your estimates. Firefighting? Why? Standby electricity? I don't have to pay extra. I think any high-rise building has all these included into that. And then we didn't find much sort of a good response from them. And then about 40 of us went down to MRTP for our redress. Took us 8 long years to get a verdict. We didn't know that, but the DLF came with the defense that this delay is not my fault, it's the fault of the Haryana government. They didn't give me sanction to build till 1996. 1996 he's supposed to hand over the flat to me, and 1996 he doesn't have even the sanction. So ultimately the decision came, it's an unfair trade practice. He has no business to sell this. He should not charge any escalation. He should not charge any holding charges, and so forth, and hand over the flats. Did he do that? No. Along with Brgdr Su's case, he went into Supreme Court. And as he has told you, Supreme Court has not, this case has not come for hearing even till today. And I am very sure it will not come up. We will all die. 93, 13. Now you are talking of ethical part of the builders. Most unethical organization I have ever seen in my life. I go on paying him in good faith. He has all my money. He has recovered his profits. He has paid for the construction, but the key is in his hand. He says, unless you Shylock 1 pound of flesh, this, otherwise no. So, unless you listen to me, I will not give you the keys. So, there you are, as an individual, as a serviceman who's a pensioner, how much can I pay for the litigation fees? When I go to the Supreme Court, he has a advocate from Bombay, probably is paying him ₹1 lakh per appearance. He takes 3 seconds and he goes off. And there I stand.
Brigadier, clearly the judicial system is used very, very effectively by the Brgdr.
Sir, the judicial system is only used as a cover for malpractices.
You
see, why doesn't the lobby, which is supposed to control them? You see, that is, say they build it themselves. Ethical part. Where is the ethical part? All builders are unethical, I suppose. How many people started with me? 40. Every 6 months, 1 year, somebody's dying. Only Colonel Prabhakar, only 4 months back, he died. Who's going to compensate him for that? All his life savings are gone. And the man is rotting somewhere. So what are you talking about, ethics or something? Can the people who are very learned or something like that can give us some sense of what should a man do when he gets into this situation? He has paid for the flat, his keys are with somebody else, he doesn't give you the keys, and he says go to hell. And Supreme Court? and I don't want to comment on that, but I have attended every single hearing till from 98 to date, nothing happens. You see, this is a very, very sad situation. You know, they bring out a contract. The contract has been designed by a battery of most learned legal people. They will put in a word which can be twisted this way, that way, and sort you out. I'll give you an example. He has said, if you do not take over your flat, I will charge you holding charges.
Right.
As an individual, I feel, why wouldn't I take over my flat? If I've done a mistake, well, he can charge me holding charges. But the in-between is, if you do not listen to me, what I am trying to tell you at the end of the day, I will not give you your flat. I will charge you holding charges. You know how much are the holding charges against me today? Almost 20 lakhs for a flat which was costing me 10 lakhs.
Wow.
How do I pay for it? I will die, the flat will go to somebody else, all my life's earnings are gone. You see, it's a job going on the poor people. If I was a black marketeer, I would have paid the cash down and taken over. You see, I have seen them all going through this, helpless people.
Brigadier Madan Jeet Singh, I think this would come to an end.